É domingo, caralho! Mensagem? Hey, I saw on the forum, nice job sticking up to the stalker. My Phantom aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I would love if you could hear me out about your future actions. I'll be in the diner in Shibuya. Go swing by.
What is he up to?
Boa pergunta. Boa pergunta.
How have things been? You know, with the special activities. Oops, sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
I don't understand.
You want to know more?
No.
Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
That sounds pretty tough.
You're not wrong, but it's nothing compared to what you guys do. I'm just supporting from the shadows. So actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
You are really up for this.
Just you wait. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. They defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all. All right. I might be overworking myself, though. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home. See you later.
Oh, Caruso, listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier and found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. It got me so mad I'm not even sleepy anymore. At this point I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. All-nighters can mess you up. What? You're worried about my health? Oh, thanks. I'm even more motivated. Anyway, I'm gonna work my butt off just to watch me. Well, duty calls. I better step out for the battle of the fem site. Time for a wild night of modding and banning. Okay.
Hey! Well then. Welcome! Well then. Nice! Oh! What did you say?
Hey, look, there's a ton of customers coming, and all of a sudden. You are going to be bombarded with orders at this rate. Make sure you memorize them all. One medium natto ball. One medium natto ball. Eu estou a escrever, se foda, não vou decorar isto. One medium roll ball. Hey, one medium beef ball. Medium beef ball. One, give me a large barbecue ball. One large barbecue ball. Ok. Estão todos? Ok.
Yes!
Alright, stay calm and remember the orders. What did the first person order? One medium natto ball. Yes, that's right. What did the second person order? One medium Rego roll ball.
Hey!
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did say that. What about the third customer? One medium beef ball.
Nice!
Yep, that's what I've heard too. What did the fourth customer order? One large barbecue ball.
Well...
Yeah, you are right. That was the order. All right, now you have to make everything and serve them. Fantastic. You appear to have a difficult time. There. Can't you ask your manager to hire more people? We're extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you
I'll
again.
leave my payment here. Thank you for the food.
Hey, hey!
Wasn't that the politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square again sometime soon.
My.
Wow, good work. It seems there were a lot of customers today, but you handled it well on your own. You have a crowd today, so we usually get on. You were as crowded as today as you usually get on Aikiniku Day. I wonder if there was some event
Thanks in
happening nearby.
advance.
I paid you a little extra today. Good work to keep it up. Caralho. Money, money, money!
Man...
Proficiency. My boy.
What?
Whoa, what's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I hear that Cedar's blowing later than usual. Climate change and what have you. Hã? Go, pollen allergies suck. Eu não entendi bem aquela parte. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
That's right, the news said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect mementos the same way weather does.
Morning.
What's up?
Actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. No, it can't be. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school kind of different now? You mean with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talks about him out in the open like this before. That's true. I wish someone would just thank us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. For sure. I have some new info for you. I saw on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyways, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. But I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, we already changed the arts of the Stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? Piece of cake. You are amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out in the front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. I know you can handle this.
Oh!
The bark and bite of a bully.
Yep.
Uh-huh. No! If you are all here, you wanna go to the mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for it?
Let's go!
Yeah, don't worry about that stuff. Just ignore the details and just go change the ads. It's easy for you to say, but we don't really have the target.
Let's go.
It's actually no problem anymore. Some intel has come from Mishima.
All right.
Oh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You really do anything to avoid studies, huh? Sim, eu sei. Mas não vamos a lado nenhum hoje. Nós vamos. Recordar sua amor.
Yo.
Yo, Akira, you're heading home, right? So you want, you know how we were looking for somewhere we can train. Well, I finally found a spot. We are free to do whatever we want. How about we head on over there? Hang out with him.
Wanna get going?
Okay. I'll show you the way. Protein lovers, meu Deus.
This has gotta be it.
Here we are, protein lovers gym. It's pay per visit, so you don't got to worry about any bullshit contracts or anything. The equipment kinda crappy, but They got tons of variety. Plus, it's real damn cheap. Totally worth it, even without a pool or hot tub.
By the way,
Oh yeah, you bring your stuff. Protein powder. Hell yeah, man. If you wanna beef up, you gotta... Wait, that ain't it. I'm talking about the spare undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest goddamn thing. Oh, but don't go getting your hopes up. No way I'm gonna let you use mine. Oh,
wanna get going?
fuck. Anyway, let's head in. Okay. I guess. My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamoto?
morning.
Ikeda senpai, what's bonking? 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 You say the strangest things. Is that how you greet a friend? I've been trying to come up with some cool new slang, maybe it will catch on. You can't just do that. Oh, and you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? Haven't seen you before. Were you on the track team? Oh, he's just a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? I'm managing. How about you, senpai? You still running? I actually joined my university track team. You'll think you'll have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm really sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, but yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's cause you needed him to write your letter to wreck, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I still managed to wrap it up anyway. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing any letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoyed where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. Senpai! I've always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. But I've heard some good news recently. The Shujin track team's being reinstated.
For real?
For real? Eu não sei porque é que eu disse, ele já disse. I mean, Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the schools got the whole team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Odd rumors got as far as me, and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I hear they are going to get Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Hold up, that Yamauchi. Yep, the one who was basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is. You know that the team is being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. So the track team's coming back. Good for them. You seem conflicted. Nah, not really. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Nakaoka and them can start running again, but I'm still worried about their advisor, Yamauchi. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. So he's an asshole. Basically. You'll always yell at us at practice, but then you'll be a huge kiss ass when our parents were around. I can't believe a moron like that's gonna be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's gonna be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? You'll be free to lend me a hand if I need it, yeah? I'll be counting on you. I feel like... Nível 5!
All right.
Alright, we don't got time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I got shower first.
See ya.
Yo, what's bonking? Ah. How about that stuff today? I can't really let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's just something fishy about Yamauchi being the advisor. But I mean, if anything's happened, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried. Don't worry, I gotcha. Thanks, man, I knew I could count on you. I mean, we don't know for sure if anything's sketchy going on. But when I get these gut feelings, they are usually right. Well, if I hear something, I'll hit you up. Okay, later. Let's talk to the politician. Yoshida.
You're back.
Hey!
Station Square. Ace. Yep. Hey, listen up, man. Our club's the best in the world. We always go all out, just back from vacay and ready to party. Vacay? This has been going on nonsense since the pledge party. These guys are hardcore. Okay.
Please, consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incidents, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with corrupt teacher. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media.
You
are listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? I'm interested. Are you a student? I delighted to captive an interest of someone your age. Have I seen you somewhere before? You were working at the beef bowl shop before. You have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
if you'd like.
Well, if you are interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country. I want to do so. I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't afford a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you choose to attend to my speeches, though. I'll be glad. Really? That will be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? You are a student from Sujin Academy, huh? Nice to meet you. I'm Tora Nosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member at the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negative right before
Very
my
well.
speech. Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone,
The lines of what I consider right and the wrongs in society today have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we have decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak.
however,
Even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interests of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit, a world where young exists only to be exploited, is a world that must be changed. Easy for him to say. Old timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He actually makes some good points, but he is a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's going to change. He'll just keep getting exploited. What this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with a party. How about you just leave matters of the state to in the capable hands of the liberal co-prosperity party? You must have based your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Ah, shut up already. You're just a washed-up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I'm fully prepared to, in the best of interest of all, huh? Ah, save the blathering for when you get elected, if you get elected.
Thank you.
This is all for today. Well, what did you think of my speech? The best interests of all?
I'm glad.
Indeed, you feel the same? Such as I am, I'll like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times like today when the audience has a different opinion on a topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree? You have my support.
Thank you.
It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I have grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
It looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
Que estás com ciúmes, é? Queres ser a minha namorada? We are in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you ready?
Well,
now
shall
then,
we begin?
picking up from the last time. The end of Heian period marks the rise of the samurai. Yes, which I'm sure you all have been waiting for. As described in the tale of the Eik, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser of the week is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Minamoto no Ishitsune's position, and it all became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Kuruzu-kun. Estava à espera.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? The Heian period.
This is it. Correct.
That's right. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian period, but despite his contributions in defeating the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. What the fuck? However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero.
Nice going!
Yes! Nível 2, caralho!
All right.
Rather than siding with one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog position them. People prefer the underdog exposing them. Isso. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like if I don't root for them, then who will?
What are your thoughts?
Não. Já estamos nível 2. Hora de ter com Ryuji. Track is back! Looks like they are really gonna bring back the track team. The coach is gonna be Yamauchi too. The guys basically sim, já ouvimos isto? Let's practice, my boy! Man, really don't got a good place to train, huh? I mean, we probably run into Nakahara and then if we stuck around here. You got any ideas? We can train at my place. You seriously think we get any training done there? I bet we'll just end up eating ice cream and playing video games all day long. It's just kind of what happens, you know? I guess you want her to pick around the gym if there ain't there, maybe we can...
Whoa!
Nakaoka. Takeshi, the hell you guys doing? We just have a few questions to Nakaoka. Here, it's none of your business. So what you gonna ask him questions? With your fists? And anyway, ain't a 3-on-1 kinda cowardly? The only coward here is Nakaoka. All the shit Kamoshida put us through is his fault. He was telling that bastard secrets about us the whole time.
What?
What? That's a load of bull. You guys should trust Nakaoka. That's right, you've been training together for freaking forever. Plus, ain't the track team coming back? You don't gotta fight. Shut up! I'm telling you, this piece of shit sold us out. How do you think Kamoshida found out about your parents, Sakamoto? He's gonna be a snitch.
Whoa!
Hold up. Out of the way, Sakamoto. We'll beat the shit out of you too if we need to. Huh? If we think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. But you are gonna wish you didn't. Trust me, it feels really bad looking back on shitty stuff you've done. Huh? Look, even if Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida, ain't it fine now? The best has gone, and so you guys can just put this crap behind you. There's no reason to fight, yeah? We can keep people around who are gonna try and undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you eat me, my answer's gonna stay the same. Oh yeah? We've got proof. Yamauchi told us all about this.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Come on, Takeshi. You got to get out of here. It would be real bad if anyone else showed up. Nakaoka, shit like you isn't welcome on our track team. You better remember that. You okay? What the hell was all that about? Just stay out of this, Sakamoto. It has nothing to do with you. But when you eat Kamoshida, you were really eating all of us. You tried so hard to endure his bullshit. You might have felt relieved, but you only made life harder for us. Because of you, we lost the one place we could vent our frustrations, the one place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that, and things have just been kinda rough from then on. You really think it's all fine now, huh? Well, what if I told you they are right about me? Would you still think it's fine if I was the one who told Kamoshida about your parents? Yeah? If you told me, you told me. If you told him, you told him. I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyway. Besides,
Hey.
I've realized something, Nakaoka. I might have messed up with Kamoshida's back then, just hanging on to the past ain't gotta help anything. I'm just gonna focus on being myself now. On being free. What are you talking about? Free, eh? Haha.
Hey,
Kira, you get what I'm trying to say, eh? Absolutely. Right. He's the one who wasn't making any sense. I guess being free is like how I feel when I'm talking to you, man. Can you explain that? I don't know how else to explain. I just feel free. I really don't understand. What? We stuck on repeat or something? Fill my bond, uh-huh.
all right.
Man, that was some funny shit. So much for training though, eh? Come on, let's get out of here.
Let's go!
Oh, we should grab ramen on the way home. Yo, you good right now? All that mess with the track team, guess I was right about my gut feeling. And Nakaoka can get really stubborn sometimes. Will keep his mouth shut whether or not someone's punching him. So he should have punched back. Whoa, hey, that's not what I'm saying. No violence, period. I thought you were supposed to be the pacifist here. Look, I'm just saying there's gonna be another way to solve this instead of just going dark. And that Pastor Yamoshi name came up again. I swear something's about that dude is so shady. Okay. What? That's it. I'm going to do a full investigation. I'll hit you up if I find anything. Later!
Ah, you're back.
Hey! Hey!
What are May Blues? Eu nem vou fingir que eu sei isto. Sei lá eu que merda é que eles estão a falar. Malays in Japan, May Blues are named as such due to a change of seasons and the number of people who fell ill after a long holiday at April's end. Similar terms are used across the world. Students in USA get the September Blues after summer vacation, while the UK has the January Blues to contend with.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure it.
Nice.
Sou muito esperta. Melhor preparar-me que amanhã os testes. Ok, vamos começar.
Please consider what I have to say.
Good idea. Right, you should ask him. Teach you how to give speeches. Why? I want to be a politician. I would love to help you though. How shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit.
You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting! What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business. Yeah, seriously, just shut up. What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah!
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
That's... You are a criminal?
There are many who would agree with that statement. Whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you... You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
A questionable background accused of embezzlement. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to defend him thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
Sim. Your speeches sound great.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
Have confidence in yourself.
You're doing a good job of cheering me up. But you may be right. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day, I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
Sai!
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today.
Vamos preparar. Espera aí.
You.
Kuruzu-kun. I'm sorry, there's something I forgot to mention. It's about my speeches schedule from this point on. You be willing to stick around to hear it? Of course. Thank you. Don't worry, it won't take too long. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You are welcome to drop by and help whenever you've got time.
Well then, I shall see you again
That's all
soon.
I want to say now. Be careful on your way home. Então vamos preparar, porque vão começar os exames. E está a chover. Mas que boa lá fora para começar os exames. I can't believe this. A school assembly during exams week? The hell are they thinking? If it's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamoshida again. I can't believe this school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'll stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
A mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. Vamos aos exames.
Well, shall
Now
we
then.
begin?
Let the first day of exams begin. What historical figure inspires the idiom of favoring the magistrate?
Ooh, we can do this!
Let's see an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think through it. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? Think his name was Minamoto no Yoritomo. Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo, did a lot for his brother, but they ended coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other, Yoritomo won. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother, but even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Ahem.
time is up, put down your pencils and put your hands under your desk. Nunca pensei nisso, meter as mãos debaixo da mesa.
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? Cognition.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? Both.
Ooh, we can do this! Okay, class, let's get started.
Does everyone have a test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined malefactor as a chief factor in the progress of human race. The Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this!
What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman typical with ulteroid motives? Femme fatale.
Ooh, we can do this!
Eu nem li a primeira. Think we can bring our flashcards in? Kamoshida is just one of many things wrong with this school. I've got to hurry home and study. That Kamoshida is still causing us trouble even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
Tá que pariu.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
Ai, é com caralho!
You don't need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested.
Eu não estava à espera! Eu não estava à espera!
You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Eu não estava nada à espera daquilo.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Doctor, what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there.
Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
Que bom saber que ele sabe os nossos nomes. Não o faz nem um bocadinho suspeito.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
It was.
I can definitely believe that.
Vou ser sincero, eu quero gostar deste gajo, mas eu sinto que ele é demasiado... Não sei, demasiado boa pessoa.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more, tell me more of these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests, for its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot.
Não sei, eu vou dizer aqui uma coisa, pode ser uma beca de spoiler, mas eu acho que não gosto desta personagem por causa da demasiada simpatia dele, porque existe outra personagem que nós vamos conhecer no futuro que é tipo assim, acho que né, acaba por vê-lo diferente e eu sei que isso é uma coisa má, que o jogo próprio nos ensina a não vermos as pessoas iguais. Eu não sei, só sinto.
Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know! If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound? There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Caralho, estou a ir a ter com a Sai muitas vezes hoje. Foda-se.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Estranho, porque é que decidiram que a voz fosse diferente com este confidente? Acho estranho.
All right. So hold up, dude.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
Right, settle down. I have an addendum for the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you all have been offered. The counsel will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. Majority of you, it's your choice whether or not to see him. But there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school decided visits for Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Eu adoro que a Anne pega no telemóvel em cima da mesa e foda-se. You guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? It kinda sounds like we are being forced to. I told Maruki I'll do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Not much choice. Yeah, probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm going to try going today. Counseling, huh? Lady Anne's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, ok? Ah, ela tem... agora é que eu reparei que ela tem o livro em pé. Bem pensado.
Yes. Welcome.
What the fuck? Começaram a falar e depois eu é que tenho que acabar de... Are you ready for your counseling session? Yeah. Is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you are here. Would you care for a snack? Caralho, o gajo deve achar que nós somos um cão, oh caralho.
Well, shall we begin?
Por que é que só fala um pouco? Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Although I really only have one thing in my mind right now anyways. Yes, I would say that makes perfect sense, but don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way, if you wanted. Haha. Eu sinto-me bué mal por achar que este gajo é um mau da fita, mas não sei. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this. Anyway, that is if you are willing to listen to a super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see, that's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shiro. And? At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate she was going to put herself though. But... Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shio's suffering. In fact, it would just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you are quite the wise level-head young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? Huh? I think you've got the wrong... Nope, in fact I think you are wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'll be so mature either. I see. So what's on your mind now? Right now,
let me think.
I'm just hoping Shio will get better quickly. We both suffer a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing with and having fun together, like we used to. At this point I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now, there's a healthy outlook. You can change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it will definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
Haha, I'll definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of time. We should wrap things up here for today. I thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now. That's all of my chest. That's all of my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Ah, good to hear. Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. Agora sou eu que vou entrar? Ah, ok. Well, I went for counseling. You are soon too, right, Akira? How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Mr. Maruk is easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area until you're done. Vais-me teletransportar para lá?
How are you?
Ah, hello. Are you here for a session as well? You too?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he ever came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. Pelo menos tu não bates com a testa no microfone. What say we get started?
Welcome.
Welcome, thank you for coming. We made a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you are in, Kuruzu-kun. Well, full disclosure. The school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. So much for my privacy. I'm glad you got a sense of humor about this, but yes, it's not exactly kind to you, I'm sorry.
So,
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. how to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they are striving for.
For example?
Like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actually are often far apart. The gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much that kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you are standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Sounds right? Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Kuruzu-kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see, sorry, this went longer than expected. Somehow the conversation just took a life on its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain researches along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical arts, what they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people. So, I need more details.
Sorry.
Sorry. I guess my point is I'd like to ask you to help with my research. O que é os médicos e usar-me como a porcaria do rato de laboratório, caralho? All you have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any idea or realizations on your end. Please, any time's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And I've got a lot of snacks too. You can have them, they are yours. Well, okay. Pela comida eu vou logo. Really? Yes, you are a lifesaver.
Well...
Let's see, I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot of subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. If you are dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. Nível 2. 2 níveis em um dia. Espetáculo!
All right. I know.
Alright, will it be okay if we traded contact informations? I'll contact you when I've got time, or when I need some input from you. That should do it. Now, you'll better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see, first off... E lá foram eles. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right?
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school.
Man.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the session are off, why you should try again sometime. But we should definitely get some sleep from now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right? Guess I'll go to sleep.
Well then.
Bye-bye.
I'm so sleepy. I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
I know that feeling.
Bull! You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
No.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from the stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
Oh.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What's wrong?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Hmm?
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
Not that!
Is there something you want?
That's my line! You are the one stalking me!
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me, ever since the train!
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay...
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses! Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame-sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame-sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too.
Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare you go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
In the metaverse.
This metaverse business again? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
I don't know.
I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Today's the last day of exams, right? Seems like some of those were kind of tough.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right? Right. Hey, we're gonna go for counseling. I saw the volleyball guys getting called in. Oh shit, I got that question wrong. I know, right? I feel like I have to protect that teacher.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
It's over.
Come on, you two need to get your act together.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week.
Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. Number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know! Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then! Or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I'm curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
It should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kinda mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow we go to the exhibit with Lady Anne. I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. We can't afford to be late tomorrow. It'll be better not to go out right now. Ah, fuck off. So, I keep thinking about what Nakao no Hara said. Could you have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? That sounds about right. Second. Great, the name really stood out to me. Yeah, I mean, you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's really not common at all. If what here is true, Kitagos-kun is studying under a corrupt teacher. You mean a teacher who treats people like tools? Kitagos-kun is probably pretty terrible. You gotta look into this. Caralho, que figura foi
Hey!
Oh.
Looks like you're starting to get interested in this. Hey, you are not you are not trying to impress me, are you? Oh. Caralho. I love the smell of good coffee.
Yes! All right.
The way you're drinking it makes it look delicious. Haha, looks like the shift gentlemanly charm is rubbing off on you. Looks like you are at it again. How's it going? Hey, here, I'll have a sip. The acidity. This must be Guatemala's SHB.
Let me explain.
The volcanic soil of Guatemala is ideal for growing coffee. Guatemalan beans are ranked by their altitude of cultivation. Strictly hard beans, SHB, what? A grade given to coffee grown at altitude above 4,500 feet, has a citrus-like acidity and a full body.